Ah, okay. Beanbag's so clever. Look at that. He actually did a spoiler protection of the rank when he sent me this replay in Discord. I don't know if I'm going to be any good at guessing ranks these days. I really don't know what, especially in 1v1, what the new ranks look like. But yeah, this is Beanbag. He's against Goldfish, who's a moderator. Wait, what does the moderator title mean again? Does that mean that he was a moderator of the original SARP, like, message boards or whatever they were called? Moderator. Where he's a moderator, yeah, but where though? I think it's a SARP. Oh, it's a Reddit. He's a Reddit mod. Oh, the Reddit moderators get the moderator title as well. I thought that the moderator title was only for people who are moderators in the forums of the original game, Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cars. So yeah, pretty good kickoff already. Little fake jump. I like that actually. Let's take another look at this play. So I actually like that. The little jump up there. You've got the option to wave dash, and you get to see if your opponent takes the bait, which he does very much look like he's doing. So at this point, I think going left with the ball makes a lot more sense because the opponent is probably expecting a goal or a shot. He's probably expecting a shot, and he's not coming in from goal side. This is not a very good challenge by Goldfish. He should be trying to challenge from the direction that the goal is in, so that he doesn't fall for this trap. Because when you're doing this, when you're challenging from an angle it's not in line with your goal, then you leave yourself open to getting outplayed. Because if Beanbag's here, Bag of Beans as he's called in the game, if he realized that this challenge is coming in, he could have just played the ball to the left, because he knows, okay, this Goldfish guy has to jump in the way of the ball, has to jump in the way of the shooting angle, so that leaves him wide open to getting outplayed to the side. So yeah, got to go behind him here, not straight into the dunk. Yeah, I don't like that challenge angle by the opponent. I also think that, yeah, walking into an obvious dunk for that is not a very good idea. That wall shot is pretty horrendous from Goldfish as well. Doesn't look like a 1v1 player, but oh, pretty careless play by Beanbag as well. Like this here could have been a better touch. Looks like maybe a bit too concerned about hitting that with the front end of the car. Don't be afraid in these kind of positions to hit the ball with the back of the car. You can get some pretty good power on it using the spoiler side of the car, the octane spoiler side, or the back of any car really. If you just hit the flip into the ball and hit it with the back of the car here, you don't need to turn as tightly next to it. You can kind of stay facing sideways, and that gives you a better recovery out of the play. See here, we've lost all of our forward momentum because we had to turn like so far into the ball to hit it with the front, and then yeah, grabbing the boost, not a good idea. Tripping on the post, obviously not a good idea. But yeah, when you're getting your boost stolen, you've got to try and save it, which is what we're doing now. That's good news. Forcing the own goal, I like. Looks like Goldfish is a bit of a ball chaser, so the keys are going to be very, very soft and controlled first touches against this kind of guy, and then early flicks on the ball. Okay, I actually like that. That's an interesting shot. Oh, not so sure about that one though. Oh my goodness, that's the slowest recovery I've ever seen. Bit unlucky. Looks like the car just got stuck under upside down in that position. But yeah, I like this. If you're going to go for this rebound, you have to go much, much earlier. You need to be hitting the ball basically now. Like, now is where you need to be touching the ball. If you're going to go for this rebound at all, have to be hitting it now. Because if you're hitting it when it gets to the ground level, the opponent's probably going to get a 50-50, and 50-50s with goalkeepers, you usually go in the way of the goalkeeper. Ooh. Oh wow, that is just an open net miss. Good boost grab. We have flipped the wrong direction though. That's going to alleviate some pressure. So here, we've half flipped and we've air rolled out to the, which way is this? We've air rolled to the left, I think. Getting my lefts and rights mixed up. Marty dude, thanks for the 8-month prime by the way, and also Bravo RL, thanks for the brand new prime. Welcome guys. But yeah, in this position you want to air roll out of the half flip to the other direction because it enables you to recover more quickly. It's very important not to only half flip one direction. It looks like this is just the direction that you know how to half flip, but look, it's pointing us in the total wrong direction when we land. We have used a lot of that boost that we didn't need to. Not bad pressure play. You did actually see where we could see Goldfish in that position. We could see him. So playing it around him would have made more sense. Okay, a little fake there. We didn't see the opponent. I like that we've gone early for this. This is good. Because we know that our opponent's quite aggressive. We don't see him backing off towards his goal, so we don't want to wait for another bounce, because that's definitely when he would next challenge you. So getting up early, that makes a lot of sense. It looks like he was getting ready to challenge on the next bounce. And that's a 1-0. So I'm surprised that we've had as few goals as this. Usually when one of the players is playing as aggressively as Goldfish is playing here, it just increases the scoreline for both players. As aggressively, I should say. Tyrex, thanks for gifting a sub to IAMS. Is that the real AMS? Welcome, AMS. For the 3 month in a row. How are you doing, buddy? Okay, we need a tight turn here. Oh, that is not a tight turn. So, if you want to turn as fast as you can, we shouldn't ever lose supersonic here on the way back. Notice here, we lose supersonic here. Then we're not supersonic this entire time. We cross over to the other side of the ball. Now we try and turn this way. That was really inefficient. It would have been much smarter to just drive straight back, following this line between the dark and the light grass. See here, we could have just like, there we go. Well, actually, just in the middle of this like lighter green box, if we just driven in a straight line down here and then turned once, that would be a much more efficient way than going all the way across the ball and then coming in from the wrong side. Because now we're on the outside edge of the ball. We're not even goal side anymore. So I'm not sure why we did this maneuver. It didn't really make a lot of sense here. Oh dear. This is awkward. Very awkward. Don't wait, by the way. If this is something you struggle with, I don't know if it's something that Beanbag struggles with, but if this is something you struggle with, if you tend to struggle with these off the wall clears, don't wait. You know, just kind of stopping, losing all your momentum makes it harder. It's better if you go as early as possible for this. The only drawback to that is the earlier you go, the earlier your opponent knows that you're going. But in that position, you just have to go early because your opponent might just be shooting. So you can't let him do that. Okay, I like that little touch there, especially against an aggressive opponent. Just make sure that you're not going to give them a chance to ball chase. Now, we saw him fake that challenge. We are going to go for an early flick anyway. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the idea here. It's just the execution's all wrong. The execution's just way off. You know, we played the possession quite intelligently. We see him turning around, so we don't panic. We keep our dribble going. Yeah, we just totally mess it up. We just never had the right angle to dribble at him. We never timed we didn't time our flick properly. Right, boost grab should be good here. That is a counter attack waiting to happen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It looks like just getting these early flicks drilled is going to be very, very helpful, because that's 2 flicks in a row where we've absolutely beaned it here. Like, absolutely, no shadow of a doubt beaned it. Alright, we forced him up the wall with no boost. That's good. Get off early here. Earlier the better, because then you get a faster counter-attack going. Mistiming jump a lot when he's flicking. Okay. This challenge I actually like. This is pretty smart. So you guys will often hear me say that I really love to see opponents, or I love to see players in 1v1 dribbling the ball across to their opponent's weaker side. So here, instead of dribbling straight down the line, Goldfish is trying to cross over. He's trying to go diagonally. So this is actually really good. But the counterplay to that is exactly what Bag of Beans is doing. Beanbag. It's to close the distance and get a challenge in early. Because if you give the opponent time to dribble diagonally across that midway line, if you let them do that and then get on the other side of the ball, that's when it becomes really dangerous. But until they do that, until they get around the ball and get start coming at you from that side, it's a very easy challenge to make, because their options are super limited. So that early challenge is the perfect counter to a very good dribbling angle. That's actually quite good play from both players there. Do you plan on having Mittens playing stream again? No, I didn't have any plans to. He got top 10 in 1v1 a few days ago. Well, like start of the season 1v1. Start of the season ranks aren't that important, but I don't know when he got it, so maybe it's impressive, maybe it isn't. I don't really know. Okay, let's see if we can get a better dribble going. This is more promising. My only issue with it is it's a bit direct. Like, these touches are not giving us too many angles to work with. I mean, we can beat him to this ball, but by doing so, we're going to have to hit it into the corner, which is never ideal. Like, if we just dribbled this off target, instead of dribbling on target, then we could be threatening a shot with this touch here. But since we're dribbling on target, he can block your shooting angle and challenge the ball at the same time. He doesn't need to cover two angles. Where, you know, if you dribble down the line here, or if you dribble infield, he can't do both. He can't challenge the ball and block the shooting angle with the same approach. He'd have to be a lot more careful. Right now, you're dribbling straight at him, so he can literally just charge at you and cover everything. Or exactly 2 or 3 days ago. All I see every time I look at the top 10 in 1v1 is just like Saudi Arabian players. It's just all Saudi Arabian players. Uh-oh. Okay, I like that we didn't go for a 50-50 with our goalie here. That was intelligent. This has actually been quite a surprisingly patient game. Well, the first few seconds I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be a high-scoring game. The other guy's playing super aggressively. But then it calmed down a lot. Okay, that was somewhat risky. Somewhat risky because we're leaving ourselves a little bit vulnerable here to him going straight down the line. Like this kind of 50-50 where you're coming in sideways, this can very easily bounce straight into your goal. If he just dodges to the right here, I think it's a goal for him. But it looks like he just didn't get a very good touch on it. He didn't make multiple contacts. But yeah, still very lucky for us that this didn't just bounce straight into our net. That's something that can happen in that position when you challenge sideways. Like, it looked like you were kind of wanting to come in from the goal side of the ball, but then you didn't. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let's watch this again without me pausing by accident. Well. Where do we start? Where do we start in this play? So, number one, let's start with a positive. Number one, we've started off the dribble with a first touch that is not on target. I like that. That's good. This sets us up for success. Second thing, we're not going very quickly. I would love to see this dribble just a little bit faster. Because this is just too awkward. It's an awkward pace. It's just too slow. Just a little bit too slow. I think maybe you let the ball bounce one too many times without hitting it. You let the ball, it starts to slow down too much. Okay, third, we just kind of dodged into the ball here instead of catching it. If you want to go for a side flip flick off a bounce dribble, the play is actually to drive into the ball and then immediately after you steer into it, then you flip. So you get like two touches and then the flick will obviously hit it multiple times. So what you want to do is right on that bounce there, you actually steer into the ball from the left, or from the right hand side of the ball. You want to steer into it and then you want to dodge to the left, so you get multiple contacts. Here what happened is actually we just dodged into the ball, or we just jumped into it. Actually we jumped into it, then we dodged into it, so we didn't get any lift on this. And then we accidentally demo him, and then we accidentally save it on shot, of course. Like, this is just ridiculous. Now we can actually demo him. This would be a good time to do it. That would have been a good time to demo him, because he doesn't have boost. We know he doesn't have 100 boost because he just respawned. You've definitely got enough boost to reach supersonic. So right now, I mean, if you just go and demo him right now, you're probably scoring. And if you don't get the demo, it's fine. He doesn't have 100 boost to counterattack with anyway. So yeah, that would have been a really good time to do it. Same here. There's another really good time to go for a demo on him, because he's just arriving back in his half. Like, you could have just chipped this into the middle and then gone for a demo. Just all in one movement. Just go straight across the back wall instead of taking this scenic route where we turn right, then we do a little three-point turn, now we come back in. Like, it's just taking too long. We need to speed up our attack a little bit to be a bit more threatening. Very nice early challenge there. We're mixing up our challenge timing brilliantly for this level. Okay, now he's messed up. He's given you an easy goal. We've decided to decline his easy goal. Oh, man! Oh, this probably hits very close to home for a lot of viewers watching. This probably hits very close to home. But the reason this is so awkward for us is because we just didn't turn all the way. Oh, it's just... It's almost perfect. We faked our presence here is enough to scare him. Now, we've got all the time in the world. He does that touch. We've got all the time in the world. You could actually drive in a full circle to the left and still get a goal here. He's out the game. He's gone. Or just really take your time and shoot it on target first touch. Like, oh dear. We just rushed it here. Don't go for the demo. Okay, that would have been a bad time to go for the demo because you would have just left your open net. Johnny gameplay, I know this is too close to home here. Yahod, thanks to the 5-month to 6-month prime, sorry. Appreciate that. Demo. Would have been so sick to go for a demo again. Here, this is just perfect. Perfect time to go for a demo. Just drive across the box, demo him. Melon asks, how you doing, buddy? Right, let me continue here. Your replay is what you mean? Wait, Melanusk, what's your replay? Did you... Are you still in the queue? I don't think you're in there. I don't have you in there. Did I not do your replay already? What name did you send it to me with? Oh wait, this is you, Beanbag? You're Melanusk? No way. I'm getting so confused. Alright, Melanusk in chat is Beanbag. Welcome. This is an okay time to challenge. We're a good angle. Nice. No! Don't do it again. Okay. Thank goodness. Just a different name in Discord. Gotcha. Okay, okay, okay. I always get so confused. Okay, nice fake challenges though. That's the positive here. Really good fake challenges. Good challenge angle. And, you know, we've ball chased enough that he didn't see that coming. That's the reason why you want to sometimes ball chase and sometimes fake challenge and sometimes back off completely. It keeps your opponent guessing. Nice. Okay, another open net. So it looks like we're gonna get the W here, unless we have a monumental throw. But you gotta watch. Really be careful for these bumps after kickoffs as well. Okay, GG, GG. So okay, guys. First things first. What rank do you think that was? I don't know myself. I don't actually know the rank, so I can guess it as well. But what rank are we looking at here? It's from last season. It's not from the new season. It's from last season. Because it's from last season, I think I'm gonna say... Looks like most people are going Plat. Predicting 1v1 rank is hard. I think it's harder. Most people are going Plat 2, Plat 3 kind of range. Diamond 1 is also a thing. Diamond 2, Diamond 3. I'm not going to go as high as Diamond 3. I don't think I'm even going to go as high as Diamond 2 here. Based on the opponent and you as well. There is not enough confidence to go Diamond 2 maybe. I could see Diamond 1 perhaps as the upper limit of what I would guess on this. Plat 3, Diamond 1. That's like my range here. Very tough one. Very tough one. You're higher than before? Yeah, I heard a lot of people went up in 1v1 rank. Okay, let me find out. I'm going to click the spoiler. Ah! He was just going into Plat 3 Div 1. This was his promotion to Plat 3 game. Okay. I thought I was thinking, I was leaning a bit more towards Diamond, not going to lie, because it was quite a smartly played game, and I thought maybe this is just a replay where you've underperformed mechanically because of all the missed dribbles and stuff, and you wanted to get some advice on them. Yeah, quite good guessing by Twitch chat there. Very, very good stuff. The thing that I would really highlight mechanically is the speed of your dribbles. Just go faster, because quite a lot of time I saw you doing stuff like this, where you're starting off a dribble, and you know that you had the right idea. You know that the first touch is supposed to be off target, and then you're supposed to keep on trying to dribble off target, so you have the options to shoot on target. You've got that figured out. You know that. But one of the tips I would give you is for these like rolling ball dribbles, especially rolling ball dribbles. Bounce dribbles, not so much, but rolling ball dribbles, get up to supersonic, and then it's so much easier to like get a big flick on the ball like this. It's so much easier. If you try and do like a low bounce dribble or a rolling ball dribble and you're going slowly, it's much harder to get an effective side flip flick like this. It's just very awkward to see. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's the momentum that you already have that really gives you a powerful flick when you're side flipping. When you're front flip flicking, or when you're, you know, reverse 45-degree flicking, you don't really need to be moving very fast. It's the angle change that gets the ball to accelerate in those situations. But yeah, side flips, you need to be going quickly. You need to be going quickly for them to work. And I think they're an excellent flick to be really focusing on as your first flick to get good at, honestly. Because I think it's one of the flicks that transitions the best into 2v2 and 3v3. That's a big, like, I'm already going supersonic, let me side flip, flick the ball. Great flick to bring into 2s and 3s. Whereas if you're going for a slow dribble and then you're trying to, you know, go for a like a placed flick out of it, this doesn't transition very well in other game modes at all. Whereas if you're going fast and then you can just very quickly, you know, side flip underneath the ball, this is perfect. This is exactly what you need in other game modes. It's a quick dribble. But yeah, you can do it off bounce. What I was trying to say in that game is that when you're doing it off a bounce, you'll see Khaled doing this all the time. He'll just wait for the bounce and then he'll get a touch on the ball and then immediately afterwards he'll side flip. So it's like 2 touches consecutively. The timing is very sensitive. So you'll want to like get a touch and then side flip like this. That was almost perfect. Well, almost perfect placement. Oh my goodness, I keep hitting the post. But do you see what I mean? It's very timing sensitive. You want to get like a touch by steering into the ball and then immediately afterwards you flip. That's to get the most power possible from one of these kind of dribbles. But yeah, low bounce is ideal. Low bounce is ideal for it, I would say. That's exactly the type of shot you're trying to be better at. Well, yeah, those are my main tips then. Is just try to get the ball moving more quickly, and then number 2, the little 1-2 punch thing that I was showing you there. So, you know, you go for like the... See, faster is so much easier. I'm doing this so slowly that it's actually harder to execute. It's much easier to do faster. So usually I'll just start it off like this. And then I'll just accelerate. This is probably what I would do in a game, honestly. I would just start pushing the ball. And then just steer into it and then side flip. It's as simple as that.